You need to cut all frivolous and unnecessary spendings. And this is not even just when you are struggling to manage your cash. Even when cash flow is good and is positive and you are in a good place, you need to cut away frivolous and unnecessary spendings. All those expensive car hires, all those trips, all those vacations, all those expensive hotels that you spend money on, they are completely unnecessary. If your salary cannot afford it, do not bleed the company to pay for it. And I'm going to repeat that. If your salary cannot afford it, do not bleed the company to pay for it. In other words, pay yourself a salary and spend from the salary. And even when you're going on business trips in which the company has to bear the cost of such trips, be prudent in how you spend. But apart from the fact that it's a prudent thing to do and it's the right way to run a business, your employees are looking at you and it damages morale significantly. There are many stories, and I'm sure you are probably familiar with some of these stories, but there's a particular story of a founder who, while he was on vacation with his family and they were having, fun, they traveled to an European company. He had not paid salaries for 3 months. It's just bad behavior and it leaves a very sour taste in the mouth, and it's something that we as entrepreneurs, we have to be very mindful of. This is one of the biggest drains on companies' working capital, companies' funds. Personal spending on the entrepreneur and the entrepreneur's needs. You want to pay school fees, you want to buy a car, you want to build a house, you want to travel, there's so many things you want to do. But if your salary cannot afford it, in other words, the company is not in a position to pay you the salary that is appropriate for you to afford it, then you have to right size your needs to what the company and your salary can afford.